What's up, everyone? All right, so in today's video, we're gonna go to Walmart and buy some supplies for the engine bay on this side of the engine bay. I'm cutting it in half just so I can make sure that everything's painted and properly, so it doesn't look like a mess pretty much. Yeah, that's what I want. It's gonna be a two-part video, so today I'll be doing this side, and then the next day or whenever I can, I'll be doing it on this side. The wiring harness is held by a strap to keep it away from the areas that I'm gonna paint. It might not look perfect, but I'm gonna try my best to try and get it done from today till the 20th, because my buddy of mine's coming over. I gotta move this out of the garage and put his car in here because we're going on a trip to California. Cut it to go to Walmart. So what's up, everyone? So first things first, we gotta go get some stuff at Walmart and then go to Home Depot. We gotta get some paint, some tape, or masking tape, and then an angle grinder wheel, and some pointers, and then that's about it. Alright, so we're gonna get the masking tape. I think I'm gonna go with this thinner one, just so I can make sure I get in the smaller areas. I think I'm gonna do at least. Alright, so we're here to get primer. It's white. This one. I think this is good. It's kind of a budget build, so this isn't gonna be the final paint. I see some people that actually leave this as the final paint. I just want to do this just so when it's outside, it doesn't rust the same areas that it was, creating surface rust. So we're gonna get to these and at home. All right, so we got the tape, wire wheel, metal grinder, and some paint. So we're good. All right, so we're gonna get the masking tape. I think I'm gonna go with this thinner one, just so I can make sure I get in the smaller areas. I think I'm gonna do at least 2 is good. 3. Can't forget the Red Bull. Now we're gonna go on to the paint. Alright, so we're here to get primer. It's white. This one. I think this is good. It's kind of a budget build, so this isn't gonna be the final paint. And I see some people that actually leave this as the final paint. I just want to do this just so when it's outside, it doesn't rust the same areas that it was, creating surface rust. So we're gonna get 2 of these and then head home. All right, so we got the tape, the wire wheel, the metal grinder, and some paint. So we're good. We got paint, tapered paint, an angle grinder, and a wire wheel. I wasn't recording a whole lot when I was in there, just because I don't like recording people. I feel like people get uncomfortable when you start holding a camera. So we're about to go back and start prepping the engine bay. Well, the left side of it, because that's as far as I gotten. I still need to remove the brake booster. I removed the brake booster line and a few other things I have removed. The wiring is away from the engine bay, and that in itself, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna try my best to paint around it. I don't know how it's gonna go. That's why I bought a lot of the masking tape, so I can just like mask it, tape it, and pray that it doesn't get painted on. So I'm gonna try my best to do this. This is the first time I'm gonna paint an engine bay. I know the primer, I'm just gonna keep it there like I was saying before. It's gonna just stay there so when I do push it outside, it doesn't start to rust. And the color that I'm looking for, I'm gonna try and put the color right here, in this area right here. It's gonna be like a bronze. So the Z has a red interior, that dark red interior, and I'm thinking that the bronze and the dark red would look nice together. Kind of reminds me of like a cherry Coke, like that. So that's the look I'm kind of going for, is just that dark bronze matching with the dark red. So that's one idea. The other idea that I have for the car is the engine or the body kit, whichever one comes first. So this car is kind of like a budget build. I'm just gonna be trying to stick to a certain amount of money that I want to spend on it. Obviously, I don't want to go cheap on it. So I have been looking for either an RB20 or a full, like, just TJ. I have seen the GTEs. They're pretty pricey. They go for like $8,000. So I don't want to like just drop $8,000 on this and then spend another $1,500 on a wiring harness or a custom wire harness and then deal with the headaches. So, and I have heard that if you put a RB20 in the 300, it won't make you enough power to try and do cool stuff with it, you know. But I'm not out here trying to do cool stuff. I just want the car to drive. This car, the Z, has been a dream of mine since I was like 17. I've finally been able to get to the point where I can now have the car. This is my first long video, so this is gonna be a little bit weird for me because I usually do shorts, so I don't like to do long videos just because I feel like I have a short attention span. So I don't expect people to be like, I'm gonna sit through this 10-minute video of this dude explaining this car. But I would like to document it so I can have it and look back at it and be like, oh wow, that's how the car used to be. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of the Z. I do have a photo when I was 17 when my sister bought hers. Same thing, it was white out on the outside and red in the inside. This car that I got was from my older sister. She bought a second one. The first one she got it impounded, so she lost that one. The second one she bought, but the motor was seized. When I pulled out the motor, the whole pistons were all in the oil pan. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna rip this motor out. That's why all the shorts I have are just of me taking the motor out. So that was a pain to do because I did it the most confusing way possible to remove that motor. Most people would remove it with the transmission, and it's just, yeah. So if you want to go check out how I removed it, it's not accurate, but it's good enough to where I tried my best to record how on the process of me removing it. But yeah, that was awful. This time around, I'm gonna try and be a little more smarter with it and take my time now that I finally have the money to start investing in this car. I've had this car for about a year now. Got it shipped from California all the way to Florida. Left it for like 4 months. Just let it sit there. Had a body kit beforehand. It had side skirts, bumper, wing. Didn't have a rear. Well, I actually had a rear bumper. I sold all those pieces. Just didn't want them because I kind of want to go more of that slick, just like that, just slick roundish. Make it a little bit more round because the car is already round, so I don't want to make it look like a box. So I was like, yeah, let me go a little bit slick with this car. So I'm debating on the Twin Z body kit, or I have seen the Veil sides. I don't think they make those anymore. I gotta look, but it would be pretty cool to get that body kit. But yeah, that's my vision right now. So it's kind of all over the place. I know I have friends of mine that are like, yo, just get the engine so you can drive it. But I kind of want to make it look pretty, so when I add it, or when I put the engine inside the car, I can just like focus solely on the engine and no longer worry about the exterior. But some people do it reverse. They worry about the engine and then the exterior, which just sounds more reasonable. But I'm not in a rush to fix this car out. It's just kind of like my childhood thing, so it's just gonna run whenever it runs. And so hopefully it gets to that point, maybe within next year. I'm also looking for a Skyline, but that's just another piece of the product that I've been wanting, or an MR2, or a S14, or another 300. There is this really cool midnight purple one, or like it's like a dark purple in Orlando. So, but the guy's asking 13, and I'm like, dude, I wish I had 13 grand to just drop it on that car and just keep it and just hold on to it. This car is solely for just my childhood, and maybe my son can have it one day, or my daughter. So I thought it would be pretty cool to just build it for them and then let it sit for a while. Well, I'll drive it for a bit and then let it sit for a while and then just keep it there. So yeah, sorry for the small videos in Home Depot. Like I was saying, I don't really like recording in public because I don't want to make anybody nervous or uncomfortable with me recording. So yeah, I'm gonna try and upload more longer videos. I guess that's what brings people. I'm not here looking for views. I'm just kind of recording my process with this car. That's why I've been making shorts. But my wife keeps telling me, make longer videos. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So we'll see how it goes. This isn't the end of the video. I'm just gonna transition to the car. So I will see you in like a second. Okay, so there was a little part here where it used to be the battery tray. I cut that thing out because I couldn't, for some reason it just wasn't coming out. So I had to hammer it and angle grind it, and now there's still a piece left. So now I'm able to completely remove the pieces off. You won't be able to see it. I'm gonna try and record it later down the road if I remember to even record it. But yeah, that's just a little bit of a hint of what I'm doing. All right, so you're upside down, and this is how the engine bay looks like. I'm gonna leave it like this for right now, just because I need to let it dry. It's not done yet. There are some spots that I painted that are eventually going to be removed, such as the suspension. As you can see here, I painted it white. I just didn't want to deal with it. I just wanted to get done with it, and that's how it looks like now. So, as you can see, the bottom area, I did paint some of it. I was thinking about just leaving it like painted, or paint it and then paint it the exact same color, or just sand it down. All right, everyone, so I'm just gonna end the video here just because it's gonna take me a lot more time to finish the other side and the middle part. I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna post this one today or tomorrow, and then just keep trying to make videos and crank them out, and hopefully be done within the next 5 days, 6 days or so. I have like a time crunch, so I'm gonna try and get this done as quick as possible and efficient as possible. All right, everybody, I'll see y'all later. Peace.